Hello, everybody. Eric here, continuing my series on the Valancourt books, Paperbacks from Hell. This time we have The Tribe by Thomas Page. Ooh, spooky cover. I'm just going to read back cover copy here because it's easier for me. And if you want to scream about spoilers, blame the back cover copy. Because I wasn't sure I was going to mention something, but it's right there. It has many names: Bigfoot, Yeti, Sasquatch. But whatever it is, it's out there in the woods and leaving a trail of blood and severed heads behind it. For John Moon, a half-mad Indian, it is a spirit that holds the key to his inner self. He worships its power, and he'll kill to protect it. Desperate, exhausted, half-starved, Moon will follow it wherever it goes. For Raymond Jason, killing it has become an obsession. He was the only survivor of a hunting trip to the Rockies, where the hunters became the monster's prey. Now he is determined to track the creature down and destroy it. But when the two men finally corner their quarry, they set loose a flood of terror and destruction that may leave no survivors. The Spirit. All right, so right off the bat, I gave this 4 out of 5, which might be my lowest rating so far for any of these Paperbacks from Hell books. I really liked it. Definitely not my favorite. And at the risk of losing my X-Files Junior Secret Agent card, membership card, Bigfoot, not my favorite cryptid. One of my least favorite cryptids, along with Loch Ness Monster. They seem too normal. Give me Chupacabra, Mothman, the Jersey Devil. Those I find much more interesting than just some hairy ape man walking around the woods. Not that, I mean, Bigfoot's cool. Bigfoot fought $6 Million Man, although that was just a robot. Spoilers. And I actually, I think I may have talked about this in another video. There's a group in Pennsylvania that has an annual Bigfoot hunting camping weekend thing that used to be just for their members. Now it's open to the public. And I would go on something like that. It just seems like a fun time. They have sort of classes or whatever you want to call it for like taking a cast of a footprint, how to use night vision goggles and stuff, and you actually go out and like hunt for Bigfoots, big feets. I mean, that sounds cool. I would do something like that, even though I don't believe there's Bigfoot out there. But anyway, so hopefully I haven't lost half my viewership. The pro Bigfoot half of my viewership screaming at their computers right now. But anyway, so as for the book itself, it's very well written. The characters are interesting. We start out, we meet John Moon first, and he's on his vision quest. He's trying to find his spirit animal and his true name, and then some stuff happens. Then we meet Raymond Jason. It says he and his buddies are on a hunting trip. I don't think that's accurate. They're tracking bison, or they're tracking some sort of animal like that. But I don't think they're hunting them. They're working for an organization. They're conservationists. I'm taking the most exciting thing to see in a YouTube video is somebody scanning a book, trying to find information. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I don't think they're hunters. They're conservationists. But he is the only survivor of something that happens. And he starts tracking this creature. The first part of the book, it's all very well written. The characters are very interesting. The first part didn't grab me that much. I wasn't bored, but it was just okay. Yeah, this guy's tracking Bigfoot, blah blah blah. The Indians following Bigfoot, blah blah blah. It's not till the second half or so, last half or third, that I really got into it. Some stuff happens. I trying to avoid spoilers as always, but we get to a point, we get to a location where I'm like, yeah, now I'm into this. Stuff's getting crazy. Um, so really, it might have only been a 3 if we hadn't gotten to that point. If it had just been sort of the same old from the first part of the book, but once we get into this other part, the action picks up. Not that it's a slow burn for the first part. I mean, there's stuff going on. I just found it less interesting than what happens later. And maybe that's on me. Other readers might think the first part's the better part, and that the second part just, how do I say it without being spoilery? I don't know. But, I like the second part more than the first part. Some readers might like the first part more than the second part. Either way, it's, again, a very well written book with very interesting characters. Neither John Moon nor Raymond Jason are perfect protagonists. At times, either one could be considered the antagonist. So they're somewhat complicated characters. Some interesting stuff with John Moon and his whole backstory. Some unsavory stuff in Raymond Jason's backstory. So, again, well-drawn characters. So, I really don't know how much more to say about The Spirit by Thomas Page. I did not read the introduction until after I'd finished the book. I've learned my lesson. Don't want spoilers. I don't know why they do that. But I don't remember if there's any specific spoilers in this particular introduction. But I did not read the back cover copy. The only time I read the back cover copy was when I ordered this from Valancourt. So I had no idea that it was a Bigfoot book. And as I said, I wasn't even going to mention that it was a Bigfoot, that's what it was going on, except that it's right there. It's the 5th word on the back cover copy. That image wouldn't make me think of a Bigfoot. But yeah, if you're a Bigfoot fan, absolutely pick this up. And this, if you like the whole Paperbacks from Hell thing, this was originally published 1977. Man, that's going back. Yeah, definitely worth your time. Again, I gave it 4 out of 5. I really liked it, especially that second half. What is going on with my voice? The Spirit by Thomas Page. I'll tell you what, I liked it enough that in the introduction it mentions another book that he has called The Hephaestus Plague, and I immediately put that on my Amazon wish list, and then a couple days later found a copy at Half Price Books. It's sitting right over there. I grabbed it. And if I hadn't enjoyed this, I wouldn't have grabbed another book by the author. So there you go. Recommendations. If you like this book, right off the bat, any of Hunter Shea's cryptid stuff. And he does have a Bigfoot book. Is it Swamp Monster Massacre? I feel like that's the title, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's take a look. again, more exciting stuff as somebody, that's not how you spell swamp. Somebody does Swamp Monster Massacre. Looking on Amazon. Yeah, Hunter Shea with a fantastic cover. So check that out. Check out, I know I have other Bigfoot books. I guess you could check out Eric S. Brown, who has an entire series. Seems like half his books are Bigfoot books. But Bigfoot Wars, Eric S. Brown. My buddy Stephen Barnard, I think, has read most of this series. I know he's read a bunch of it. There's tons and tons of book in the Bigfoot War series, and there's a movie. I enjoyed the movie. It's very low budget. Can be a little cheesy, but I thought it was fun. So yeah, there's tons of Bigfoot stuff out there, but Hunter Shea is the man when it comes to cryptid stuff, in my opinion. So check that out. That was the wrong thing. There we go. So that's The Spirit, Thomas Page from Valancourt. They're Paperbacks from Hell. I forgot to grab the next one, but I believe it's here we go again. I believe it's Black Ambrosia. Let us see. Yep. There we go. The next one on the list is Black Ambrosia by Elizabeth Engstrom. I'm not going to look at the back cover copy, so I have no idea what it's about. But that's what's coming on next in the Valancourt Books Paperbacks from Hell series. And question for this video, what's your favorite cryptid? Very easy. Mine, I just love saying Chupacabra. Chupacabra's a lot of fun. And I've always liked the Jersey Devil. I've been coming around a lot lately to the Mothman. Got a couple Mothman t-shirts and an art print. And I'm digging Mothman stuff. But what about you? What's your favorite? Or do you have a local cryptid? We have like the Frogman around here, around these parts in Ohio. Not necessarily very close to where I'm at, but let me know in the comments below. If you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put those in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers. Just posted spoiler warning. Try to be polite here on my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. All the usual YouTube stuff. If you care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronan5757. Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, fuzzy animals, is Eric Smith 5757. That's Eric with a K, ERIKSMITH 5757. And if you're on Bluesky, I am @EL Smith. That's all I've got for you. This time from hell. So until next time, read more books.